What's up, guys? Brent Fierstead, personal trainer for the Snap Fitness. I'm going to talk to you about shoulders today. Proper warm-up, some unique exercises, and different ways to stabilize, let's say, your delts as far as a range of motion and different techniques used to go about building your shoulders, shoulder boulders. So let's get into this video, show you some of these techniques. First, let's start with a proper warm-up. It's critical that you warm up your shoulders because you have your AC joint there, which basically is your humerus and your scaps and all that. A very important joint, of course. Any joint's important. But let's do a specific type warm-up here. Taking some lightweight dumbbells, rotating up, keeping your elbows lined up with your shoulders. You know, you want to get some good blood flow to that area. Basically, these are specific warm-ups, meaning some of the movements we're going to be doing in your shoulder routine. So ideally like 10 to 12 there, and then in and out rotators. Same thing, 10 to 12. Alright, first movement I get into is a military shoulder press. I'm doing 3 sets of 10 reps on everything with 30 to a minute rest break in between. Follow your training protocols as far as what you're doing that week as far as sets and reps. Proper form, you want your wrists and elbows lined up, so make sure you grip the bar doing that way. Drive up overhead, so right over your head, aim for the center of your skull. Keep constant tension on your shoulders by coming down to your chin. Do not go lower than the chin. Next, we get into a six-way shoulder movement, isolating your medial delt, front delt, and some rotator action there too. Definitely a unique type of movement, hitting all those delts in one exercise. Give this a shot. Another view, I'll break it down. Basically lat raise, front raise, overhead raise, back to front raise, back to lateral raise. Like I said, medial head, anterior head, overhead, back at it. Next one is resistance band shrugs. When you're doing your shrugs, make sure you're just elevating your shoulders. That's the main movements of your traps. That's what you're hitting here is your traps. You'll see the next phase, I turn it into a compound set, meaning same muscle group, 2 different exercises in a row. I do retraction of the shoulders with elevation, just putting more tension on the rhomboids and the traps at the same time. The bands are very good. Alright, so here's a little trick for your lat raises. Normally you're lifting with hand first, wrist first. So here's the basic movement as far as the lat raise. Just lifting it up to shoulder height, isolating your medial delt, so the center of your shoulder. I'm going to show you a trick to put more tension on it, because you'll be lifting with your elbow before you lift with your hand. Start at your belly button, drive your elbow up, back down. Elbow up, back. Another trick is drive your pinky up with that movement. Contracts the medial delt and the rear delt at the same time. The last one here, I'm using TRX bands. If you don't have this in your gym, you should definitely get it. It's great for using with boot camps and things like that. But back to the exercise itself, I am doing rear delt flies using the TRX bands. Nice thing about this is the lower you put yourself as far as an angle on the floor with your feet, the more tension you are putting in that muscle group. Not only are you hitting your rear delts, but you're also going to feel this in your core also. Stability, balance, things of that nature. Nice thing about TRX bands, it keeps tension through the eccentric and concentric phase of the muscle groups. Give this a shot. Let's go!